So I'm actually editing this video in the Minneapolis airport where my flight is delayed. But what I'm realizing as I'm filming this, the video is actually divided into two parts. We've got the slower part in the beginning where we're mostly motoring and learning the boat. Then the more exciting part is actually going through the storm preparations and then actually riding out the storm that we experienced in the mid-Chesapeake. So if you want to see just the storm footage, then go right to the middle of the video and you'll be able to see all that. If you want to see some learning, setting up a whisker pole, watching us motor for 100 miles, that's all in the beginning. Knock yourself out. On this trip, we'll be circumnavigating the Delmarva Peninsula. The Delmarva Peninsula is the body of land that creates the Chesapeake Bay. We'll start our trip up at the top there in Rock Hall, Maryland, and travel up the bay to the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. We will spend one night there and then travel down the Delaware Bay and along the Atlantic coast, eventually rounding Cape Charles and staying in the Cape Charles Marina. We'll spend one night there and then travel up the bay to Annapolis, Maryland, where we'll spend another night, and finally return to Rock Hall at the Langford Marina where we started to complete the circumnavigation. This trip is taught by the Maryland School of Sailing and Seamanship out of Rock Hall, with Tom Tercy as the captain. Here we are in Langford Marina in Rock Hall, Maryland. Give you a quick view of what this looks like. And this is the boat that we'll be taking right here. Gorgeous night, nice, perfect temperature, just a slight breeze, and this is the boat we're taking out. This is the Navigator right here. So I've got the blue line. I want to pull it up. Yeah, it's up. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to raise it a foot.
Leave go.
Or
leave go.
No, it needs to go.
Yeah, all right, we'll get that.
Oh, okay.
Are we releasing back? Oh, you did already. Okay.
Drop that and take the pole.
Okay, so I'm going to cleat this. Oh no, so it's the red.
Now come down.
Lower.
Come down with the red and the blue.
Okay.
Grab the sheet up here. Maybe try this one. Now put two hands and you got to find the trigger and give it a yank. Don't put your fingers in. Just move it around. There you go. There you go. What we want now, just think of it. When this is up and out here, this side is going to be aft.
Yes.
Right. So the after guy we want to starboard of the fore guy.
Okay, so you're going to be aft, I'm going to be forward.
Yeah. Now before you attach that one, I want to lead that in a certain way. So let me just put this on.
It's got to come around the stays there.
All right. Get this on. And I'll give this to Tom. This is where, in raising the pole now, we have to first clear the bow pulpit.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Then
we
lower
can
the car.
then we can adjust the rest
Move
of
it
it.
across.
Okay.
So in other words, if you come down with the car, that's going to push the pole out. So first we want to raise with the red fleck to clear the bow pulpit, and once we've cleared, now you can come down also with the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So I'm going to.
It's
Now
clear.
come down with the car.
Okay, I'm going to go. Can I?
Go ahead. You can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to cleat, I think, or it's going to keep coming.
Okay.
All right.
Cleating. Okay.
Back and eyeball it. Oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, we have to haul it out to the side. So now take that and just come over everything and come into the cleat. straight into the cleat. Okay. Put it on the forward hand.
After going.
All right, now we need a photographer, a separate person for a photographer.
7.
Yeah, but we got it though. Look at that.
No, we want to get it out to the side.
All the way. It's
Here, you
tight
want me
though.
to
isn't it?
move the
Alan,
camera?
we need
film it
you.
when you do it.
We need you, Alan.
Okay,
Maybe you release the.
woohoo! I like to be needed.
Not only did we rig the whisker pole, but we also furled and unfurled the Genoa, raised and lowered the main, and learned all the systems inside and out of this boat on day 1. So our first day has come to a close. I think next step is sleep, and then tomorrow, bright and early, 8 a.m. aboard the Navigator, and see what they have to teach us. I'm excited. What you doing, Rita?
Just pumping.
You're pumping? Just trying to get some clean water in there.
That's right.
This is the more glorious side of sailing trips. It's the all-important pump out.
Diesel is $5.99 and the gas is $6.15.
Wow, the diesel's cheaper than the gas.
Yep.
An essential part of this course is the navigation planning. This involves plotting our course, looking up waypoints and buoys in both the light list and the notice to mariners listings.
Okay. And then it's a
It's a yellow. 135.
Fortunately or unfortunately, it was so calm and smooth we were able to do a full compass calibration for this vessel.
Good.
What we're doing here is measuring the angle of the sun, or the sun's azimuth, at various compass headings. On the NOAA website, we're able to calculate the known azimuth angles based on the time and our exact GPS position, and then compare that to what we're measuring here on the paper. This will give us our deviation on our particular compass on this boat. 180.
11:44:38.
44, 48. 38. Done.
Here we are in Rock Hall. This is Gratitude Marina. We put the sails up briefly and we had zero wind. It was really just an exercise in putting them up, putting them down, but today just was not the day. But we're at our first waypoint, which is the Swan Creek area. Then we're going to head up to the C&D Canal. That's the Chesapeake Delaware Canal. And we'll spend the night there. That's about 50 miles away from here, so we've got some work to do, but we should have favorable winds tomorrow. So that point right over there is Turkey Point, and this is day 3 of our excursion. Day 1 was boat acclimation. Day 2 was a glorious day of motoring up to Swan Creek. Right now we're headed up past Turkey Point. We spent a day of downwind sailing, which was pretty nice here, and we've been motor sailing now just to help supplement our forward progress. We've been going about, I don't know, about 8 knots or so, so we're making really good time. And coming up is the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. Here's the crew. We've got Albert from Dana Point, Alan from Ontario at the helm. We've got Fred from New Jersey via France, and the main man, Thomas Tercey.
Howdy.
Here's some crew. This is Rita.
I'm making sandwiches.
Yes. This is actually Tom's daughter, and she's not always making sandwiches. She's handling everything on the boat, teaching us quite a bit. Do a quick boat tour. This is the main cabin, main salon. We've got a berth here in the main salon. We've got the nav station. Up ahead you can see the kitchen and the companionway. Captain's quarters are this way. Little quarter berth. Decent sized bathroom. And another berth. That's where I've been sleeping. Back here we have, this is considered the main cabin. Has its own bathroom. Double berth for two lucky guys to share. It's quite hot up here. Coming over to the chart, you can see the waypoints here outlined. This is our third waypoint. It just happens to be green buoy 3. Fourth waypoint here, right by. All these courses have been pre-plotted, so we know where we're going before we even get there. We know where the trouble is. We know where the shallows are. So our waypoints here on the map are always going to be away from the shallows. The next step is right here on the screen. Hopefully this doesn't look too bouncy. But we program all these waypoints into the Garmin, and you can see, you know, we're headed up right now up the channel towards the Chesapeake Delaware Canal. But all those waypoints that I showed you on paper have been pre-programmed in. So here we're finally exiting the Chesapeake Delaware Canal into the Delaware Bay. Here's the other.
Is that your other waypoint? No, I'm not. But this is the process you use in case you have fog or limited visibility. Not only what we're doing, it's what you want to understand. Yeah.
Is about 600 feet in 4 minutes.
Still looking at his bow. Get all your pieces of information together.
Hey, just checking in on Team B here. Apparently we did something wrong. Yeah, it's motoring. We're right into the very little wind that we have. We're approaching Cape Henlopen, which is over here somewhere. There's a freighter anchorage area into the sun there. So this little triangle right here is our vessel, and based on what you're seeing right here, yes, we are now in the ocean. Based on the sound, yes, we are still motoring. Well, you can see ocean, you can see the coastline of Delaware beaches. We are heading offshore. Although we are motoring, it is beautiful out right now. We've got blue skies with just a few cumulus clouds, and really no other no other bogies to speak of here. Once you get out in the ocean, it's quite nice. You don't have anything to make you allergic. Your nasal passages clear up, joints stop hurting, and then you just enjoy being out here. Get to know the people you're with and enjoy the ride. Learn as you go, obviously. Sunrise on the Atlantic. Another glorious night of motoring. We're the only ones up right now. Light winds. We are about 20 miles off the coast, and we have about 45 miles to go until we get to the entrance of the Chesapeake at Cape Charles. So not too much longer. And see how the day goes.
Thank you for staying clear of us and have a good day. This is Warship 60, staying by channel 16 out.
So something crazy happened. Wind. After 40 hours of motoring, helmsmanship and steering under sail presented new challenges, but we picked up on it quickly and had great fun.
Like if it goes over and you feel like you're losing control, like it will go into those.
They want 246?
Yeah.
So when entering the Chesapeake from the south by Norfolk, on the north end you want to enter the bridge. There's these series of buoys starting with R4. They're unlit, but if you hit them with a spotlight, they do that. After this, we will literally just hit a hang a right and head right in towards the bridge, which we can't see from here. You certainly can't see it on the GoPro. But this is our first friend, red number 4. This is us in the fog trying to find the buoys to get under the bridge, which you can't see either.
Well, they make some buoys better than others, that's for sure.
Yeah, I gotta work out these. I have my PLB, or my stroke inside, so when it
Oh, nice.
opens up, it pops out, and so there is a place.
Okay.
The stroke's supposed to be automatic, and this is automatic, so hopefully it all works.
I guess if you're more comfortable, you're gonna wait.
So I was just talking to this guy. He's trying to stay in the channel, and somewhere out here is his red buoy, which I don't see anymore. But he was really nice on the phone. He just asked us if it wouldn't be too much trouble if we moved over, and we obliged. Winds have cut down a little bit. We're still on a broad reach. Very comfortable. I think we're still doing 6 or 7 knots downwind. The boat really does handle well. It's very nice. We've got, I think we got like 30 hours left. It's okay, it's okay. It's all right. Oh, this is the life.
Severe thunderstorm watch.
What's that?
Severe thunderstorm watch.
Where?
In effect from now until 8 o'clock here.
Are they big
right
ones?
Here. Big ones.
Oh boy. We're going to drop the Genoa. We got a reefed main already. Yeah. I'm going to come down here and see what's in store. Can you show?
Yeah, see if you zoom out.
Oh boy.
You see all this?
Oh boy.
Okay, so give it a little bit longer and then I'm gonna...
Yeah, it does look like it's going to come across this time.
This one right here.
What's coming?
What's coming? Another storm.
More red stuff?
More red stuff, yeah. We just had a lot of fun on the rest of the red stuff.
Okay.
First line of red stuff.
Meanwhile, in the forward berth, somebody's scopolamine patch wore
I
off.
think the big one is gonna
You want your jacket?
I'm good. Already. It's great sailing.
Yeah.
Okay, so the forecast right where we are now.
Yeah? Yes? Yes. All right, we're going to cover for him. Yeah. We'll split it. We'll be okay. No, I haven't seen any evidence of that. I think he's just sleeping it off. So we just got done a pretty impressive squall, 44 knot winds. Captain Tercy was just totally cool throughout the whole thing and just said keep the boat at 60 degrees to the wind at all times, and that's what we did. We had the mainsail with a double reef in it, just like this, and quite frankly it was fine. There was, during the big gusts, we really laid down pretty flat, but other than that, it was, after the initial shock, it was pretty much ho-hum the entire time with just the wind and just keeping it to 60. The boat really gives you a lot of confidence because you know, when the boat is hitting those big gusts, it sort of wants to round up, and you've got the steering wheel hard over to right, so it almost like you're just hove to during the worst of it. And but truly you're fore-reaching, because I looked at the water gauge, the odometer, and we were making way about 3 knots in the water. And then the rule was just, you know, no matter which way the wind goes, just, you know, match that 60 degrees, and your mainsail alone just sort of keeps you safe. And honestly, it was quite comfortable. We had a few waves come over the cockpit, but nothing dramatic, and it was really just a lot of fun. Brother.
Doing great, the best sailing ever.
Yes.
Super grateful.
Yeah, I know. Just think we were doing 40 hours of straight motoring, and then
Finally the gift.
the Chesapeake Bay came through for us and gave us some great wind, and then even a 45-minute storm. It was awesome. Listen, man.
On command. I cannot. I'm smiling. If I smile, I cannot whistle.
Smile and whistle.
Thank God for Scapality.
There was a river going around that Bruce Scapality before long.
I think this is the last day. Is that patch still on there?
Yeah, so.
Good.
Getting some pretty good gusts on the
I can't believe it's not freezing back here. One of our longtime neighbors, Jerry Nydro, he always says, doesn't have to be good, it just has to be hot.
Yeah.
Your stomach tolerate it?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Rita said that this is your favorite dish.
Well, it's one of my regular dishes.
Is it?
I'll eat it a couple times a week.
Oh, okay.
I eat other stuff too.
So ladies, if you were wondering what was at the end of the rainbow,
Oops, wrong rainbow.
look behind you.
Oh, cool.
maybe on the northern part of this weather system.
Well, that's probably true. I mean, with the wind blowing from the south, you know, the weather travels with the wind.
This is actually the best part, is sleeping when you're under sail. No engine noise. Just the rocking of the boat, the sound of the water along the hull. It's very relaxing. You should be able to sleep really well tonight. Tom Tercey has got just a tremendous breadth of knowledge about sailing and safety and preparation. So when that storm was coming up, he was, I don't know, as soon as you see, feel that cold, ice cold, strong breeze, he said just steer into the wind, go at 60 degrees, keep it on 60 no matter what. I was standing on the side, keeping it at 60 degrees, and it would lay down, and then it would pop right back up. And afterwards we were talking about it, and he said, look, there's no need to panic if you're prepared. And that seems to be the theme with him with everything. Be prepared. Because I even asked him, I'm like, what happens if you come on that situation with a full gentleman? And he just laughed. He said, you wouldn't, because that's why you watch and see what's coming. And if you know what's coming, then you're prepared and you won't get into that situation. That's why you reef early. He said, just don't put yourself in that situation. Honestly, after like 5 minutes of being blown over like that, it was very much a non-issue. We knew what to expect. We felt when the gusts were coming, you just stuck to your 60 degrees. You knew the boat was going to lay down, and you knew the boat was going to come right back up. So it was really a non-event, and we were still able to make some way towards our destination during that whole thing, and that was going on for 45 minutes. So just honestly a tremendous amount of learning today. And so my shift is up. I sleep now from 7 p.m. until 1 a.m. and then Fred and I will take over. it's morning. I don't know what day it is. What day is it? Is it Friday? No,
Friday.
It's Friday. Oh yeah. So it's Friday and we have another sunrise. And we've got a 225 meter tanker playing chicken with us. So we're bearing away here just to stay out of the channel. So we made it around the Delmarva Peninsula.
Yeah,
we're almost done, but we're heading into Annapolis Harbor now, which is has got a lot of memories for me. This is where my parents took me sailing throughout my 20s, and I'll just let you enjoy the process. I'll put it on time lapse. After a relaxing and enjoyable time in Annapolis Harbor, we made our way back to the Langford Creek Marina in Rock Hall. Special thanks to Tom and Rita for a fabulous voyage. Looking forward to seeing you again.